place the senator, and that is going to be announced by the governor this afternoon at 3 p.m. We are going to hear who will be the person to fill that seat at least for term. Now, the election in November, Graham is up for re-election.
Here's Johnny. Thank you. Well, hello there, everybody. Social media family. Being a some such person among yourselves, and being of whom are, I say, from my followers, as in a.k.a. subscribers, to visitors, even though, who are affiliated or associated with or representing my own particular YouTube social media channel, and likewise chat room comment section. How are you all doing? Well, visitors technically, if not. No, visitors are latter technically, if not, as any subscribers of the former officially. Then, because before that word to happen, for them to be upgraded to that status to be more recognized and realized as being some such a genuine
approach. I mean, July 21st they can start filing their paperwork to
then
run,
artificially
and they only have 1 week to get it all
vice
in.
versa.
We'll see what happens
Then
there. And we may just
lights would have to do much more than just to merely press
the
like button to any
studios there. So be part of the conversation as well.
social media broadcast and video content, video posts. As in, think of it with my attention to just as well. Press the subscribe button, if not do much more in that line of thought for the latter last mention. Then how are you doing? How do you feel? How you living? And for that matter, how are any of your loved ones being a person among themselves, or vice versa, otherwise? And I say, from relatives, a.k.a. family members, to friends likewise, who are affiliated, associated with, and are representing the different immediate personal household. Anyway, though, and moving right along, whereas tonight's of the President's social media broadcast, and do excuse my part of my French, at some given moment in time or another, I myself could possibly employ the uses of any of some such as speeches of profanity, or get to using cuss words to simply say, or playing the part of the devil's advocate, but as the lesser people than the prodigal son, with most of the devil worshippers who make up most churchgoers or whatever religious denomination, and the prosperity preacher men and Talibans among them who outnumber their woman religious rival counterparts, fleece and flocks, diabetic sheep, or the herds of moo cattle, to drain the life savings from the bank accounts of any of the working stiffs of gullible fools who permit them take food off their families' tables, clothing off their families' back, shoes off their families' feet, and a roof from their families' heads after they squeeze upon them, big squeeze, like as if they are attempting to squeeze blood out of a turnip, and as they would not leave them a penny, whereas they would rob them blind from the tithe offering trays of their mega churches that they can get all that tax-free money from. And from there, make many more dime a dozen purchases of or buy, luxurious mansions, expensive, chauffeur-driven motor vehicles, automobiles, private helicopters, private jets, private buses, private trains, private planes, private yachts, with some such other people's, other person's money, being of the working stiff, a dead man walking, being of whom they would pull the wool over the eyes of as they would make up the population of those mega churches of theirs, stretching from a couple few city or suburban blocks and seating from hundreds to thousands, and then lead those same members and visitors to some such the same the said question the aforementioned hanging out to dry. They would send them to the cleaners, make a killing, and then from there send them to the dog houses, the poor houses, rescue mission shelters, crazy houses, as well as jail houses. Anyway, though, and to backtrack here, would be no purpose being, unless I can go on with the problems to continue for one when my person had last left off to finish up as in computer form of who's proud and that was a relationship that continued from his time in the House of Representatives. And whereas if some give him on time or another idea, employing the uses of speech of profanity or get to using cuss words to say, or playing the part of devil's advocate, but unless to being a private son, then do not try to say that it's in you that you had not been warned. And anyway, whereas the present social media broadcast being as it is of some such video content material is supposed to be regarding making reference to how, I had encountered one bonehead, butthead ass, SOB bastard, if not one to be considered as possibly being from practically to possibly brain dead or brainless, if you know what I mean. Oh, poop butt piss ant. Get like homo faggy street punk thug hook. He was able to build bridges and get done in Washington D.C. when no one else could. And I remember that going back even to the Bush years, gang banger. Man will say disrupted or interrupted this conversation or dialogue I was engaged in with one of my homies elsewhere in one of the better neighborhoods compared to where I'm presently located at, unfortunately. If you know what I mean, we utilize and I fill in the blanks as in a poverty-stricken and crime-ridden neighborhood as is of the life that much more than I'm trying to get out of, and before the deadline, before I were to possibly risk becoming or being homeless, and to compliment the old saying, out of the frying pan into the fire. But anyway, though, I was chilling with one of my homies elsewhere in much more familiar territory that I had yet to get back to, whereas I would resume paying annual monthly rent until they said, well, and where's this bonehead, butthead ass cocksucker just pop out of nowhere, thug to the bone, poop, piss in, you busted chump, wolf, wimp ass, dickhead prick, SOB bastard, a wilderness male character likes of his kind who make the can, a.k.a. jail, and the crazy house, a.k.a. union cycle board, like a revolving door. I mean, this cocksucker, this son of a bitch bastard, he wants to sit in between me and his homie, where he was engaged in conversation. And we're like, get the are you freaking kidding me? Where I had one to say, hey, dude, guy, fella, what's up? Huh? We having a private conversation. Could you pull up, push on out? I mean, what's the dealio? What's the dealio, bro? G.I. Joe? Like, what the fuck, man? Get the fuck out of here with that shit, Fuck out of here. What the fuck is your problem? I wanted to stay, right? Like already fucking pissed enough as he is that, I'm on notice to try to find another spot for myself. Like, whereas a man's home is his castle, home, sweet home, elsewhere must be familiar territory, where I could be kicked to the curb and be looking like boo-boo the fool. And like, I got mud on my face. After I would have had to bounce from one spot and try to get elsewhere before the deadline. And this shithead ass motherfucker. I wanted to say. Well, she sit down between me and this homie. Elsewhere. Whereas I wanted to say, like, I wanted to tell him, like, what the fuck, you know? What the fuck is your problem? This motherfucker had more than quite a few tattoos on his ass. This shithead motherfucker. Or like fluid make gel and a unit cycle or like a revolving door, you know, that is the can, the crazy, I like a revolving door. He had more than a few tattoos on his body. Physical, not to mention bruises and cuts and shit. Maybe more bruises and cuts than tattoos. Motherfucker looking like all drunk and high and stinking like a motherfucker. Remind me of some of these damn shithead pieces of shit. Sick of the devil. These, as I was about to say, and here they are on cue, these fucktards and neighbors from down hell, dickhead, prick, shit ass, piece of shit motherfucker. I want to say all the same, but I'm trying to refrain from using that kind of language. And if I have used some such way as I did, I apologize. Anyway, I'm like, because this cocksucker, this poop butt piss and punk ass SOB bastard, that much I can say. He's like talking all kinds of F and BS, you know. And you get to talking about women, calling women, you know, B's and H's, bitches and hoes and all that. And like he's attempting to solicitate or attempt to influence me with all that F and BS. I'm like, I like to tell him, bro, we ain't having that, man. We ain't listening to all that, man. Why don't you take your ass on elsewhere? Take your busted chump, poop up his and punk ass on elsewhere. Like he's telling me to put thoughts into my head. I'm like, I'm trying to stay focused. I'm like, man, fuck, damn these bitches and hoes out here. Damn hell can these bitches and hoes do for me if they can't help me if I'm looking at, you know, having to maybe once again consider one of my least ass options to just move into another shithole or damn hellhole you know, shitty pissy ass, or if I'm having to look forward to possibly considering one of my last and alternative options just to move into another damn hellhole, a place, a resident of an apartment and of a neighborhood to once again be, you know, tortured and terrorized and traumatized by likes of perverted neighbors from down here. If something better don't come through soon enough, much more familiar territory, because then I'd be like, I'm not going to just still be here then in this kind of situation where I'm at now, you know, because I'm trying to get it out of it. So he come on through and he's between me and this homie. He's getting talking about bitches and hoes. I'm like, man, I ain't even hearing, I ain't listening to any of that you saying, man. We ain't hearing that. I ain't listening to any of that, man. Why don't you just pull up and push on, man? Pull up and push on out. You know, nobody hearing that fucking bullshit. I like to tell him, nobody hearing all that shitty ass bullshit conversation, dialogue you talking about. Man, fuck you and your damn skeezers and gangsters come to mind. Any bitches and hoes come to mind for your foul funky ass. Bonehead, butthead ass cocksucker. Bonehead, butthead ass SOB bastard. Get the fuck out of here with this shit. Nobody hearing none of that shit, man. What can any bitches and hoes do for me if I could be about to be kicked out of my place? If I could be about to be kicked to the curb and on short notice have to consider one of my least and last alternative options just to keep from becoming a homeless cocksucker, a homeless scummy bone to the bone, a homeless descent somewhere similar to all that. Somewhere similar to Skid Row, 10 out. Like, man, nobody listening to your ass, man. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. You know, we ain't hearing any of that shit, man. We ain't hearing none of that. Get the fuck out of here, man. Fuck you and them damn bitching hoes, skeezers and skank. What the fuck can a bitch or hoe do for me if I'm coming so close to becoming a homeless cocksucker? You know what I'm saying? Not that I suck cocks or ever did. Not that I was ever a cocksucker. I think you all get the general idea of what I'm trying to say. Like, get your busted chump ass out of here. Get the fuck out of here, motherfucker. So damn faggy ass cocksucking, booty pooty poop up his hand, street punk thug hooking, gang banging, shithead piece of shit, motherfucking ass out here. Nobody hearing that shit. I was really having pretty much so a mellow day, regardless of how things stand at the moment. Where it's, you know, I'm caught between a rock and a hard place, and desperately trying to find me another spot in much more familiar territory. If you know what I mean? Read between last film blank, just to keep from becoming homeless and then wind up somewhere similar to where I'm at now, you know, which is real damn hellhole. Then wind up where I'm at, even so. Then where I'm somewhere similar to where I'm at, even so. You know what I'm saying? And this buster, he comes and sit between me and this homie, talking bad. I'm like, nobody hearing that shit, man. Get the fuck out of here, faggot. Get your faggy ass out of here. Bonehead, butthead ass, street punk thug, hood, gang banging, fool ass nigga. Some big bastard. Get your dickhead prick ass out. Nobody hearing that shit. Get the fuck out! Get the fuck out, motherfucker! Bad enough, every time I come back to my spot here, I got to hear baby's little monster kids play out outside the building when they can take their little shitty pissy asses to the damn park. Got many park dishes out here they can play in. I gotta hear that shit outside my window after a long, hard, fucked up weather temps. Mother Nature's program, I whack. Mother Nature is not working with me either. You know, somebody threw monkey wrench in my program. Shit, just as it was cold as damn hell during the wintertime. While I'm hearing this shithole hell, damn hell, it's hot as damn hell during the summertime. I'm sorry, but I think y'all get the general idea of what I'm trying to say. If I am going to employ the use of speech for use cuss word, hopefully one of the ones that mention God's word, the good book, the better, best book of all, BIBLE, the basic instruction before the word, regarding refuge, salvation, deliverance to Christ. I'm going to say. Then on last note, interesting and conclude. I say, if you have not got Christ as your personal Lord and Savior, I will hope that you would think to do so now while the blood is still running warm in your vein by recognizing and realizing what He Himself had done and did upon the cross of Calvary and His glory. God who had come in the form of a human, of a male, to restore the breach between Himself and mankind, and humankind made His image, so that if anybody were to profess faith in Him, regardless of race, walk of life, gender, age, etc., and there you would not have to worry about ending up in the lake of fire down hell. You would be blessed to become a citizen of the kingdom of heaven after having acquired the only fire insurance in this lake of fire down hell. You won't have to worry about being assembled with the rest, being the majority who would make that transition for the afterlife, being the unsaved who would go to down hell unless they were to experience one of the beyond back experiences to reverse that decision they would have made to reject some grace salvation. Then they could possibly become citizens of the kingdom of heaven with the rest of us, be saved, and hopefully likewise become a greater blessing onto others by sharing with them the gospel message of salvation, so they could become citizens of the kingdom of heaven and acquire likewise the own insurance. Y'all take care, and we're out. And it's about peace.